Hello, everybody. Welcome to the MakeCode Arcade Advanced stream. I'm just opening up a project here because of all of the coding we're going to be doing today. And I'm at Richard. I'm Richard at Richard on the MakeCode forums. Got it.
You're doing great.
And I'm Daryl at Darzu on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Hassan at Hassan on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Joey at J1Girl on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Shannon at Shakao on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Vivian at LiveTriff on the MakeCode forums.
Yeah, all right. I hope everyone's ready for a totally normal stream, just 100% normal, nothing special about today. Nothing going on, unless... Wait, Vivian, is there something special about today that I'm forgetting?
Richard, it's the most special day. The most special day of the life, because this can only happen once in the whole century of the world. It's our 200th stream. Whoa!
Yeah! 200!
Hey.
What?
Yeah, 200! All right, I should have planned that out beforehand. But anyway, yeah, so like Vivian said, it's our 200th stream. Guys, we've done so many streams.
I remember when it was just 100. I remember when it was 50, and we were like, we should make a game with 50 things in it.
I remember when it was 1, which you wouldn't remember because you weren't there.
I don't remember 1.
Yeah, so just like we did with our 100th stream, today we're going to be doing a look back through the archives of the MakeCode Advanced stream and playing some of our favorite games that we've done. I'm going to be starting us off here with probably my favorite game that we've done, which is 100% a selfish choice because I'm the one who coded it, but Tony Albatross Pro Dolphin. The amazing art from Vivian. So, yeah. Do you guys remember what our inspiration was for this game?
Echo the Dolphin? Oh, sorry.
Yes. I think we had two basic inspiration points. It was Echo the Dolphin, which was a game for the I know there was one for the Sega Genesis. I think it was just the Sega Genesis. Where you're a dolphin and you have like weird psychic powers and stuff, and you're secretly an alien, and it's great. And then the other I think obvious inspiration was Tony Hawk Pro Skater. And I know that it just seems obvious to combine these two games, but you know we thought we were going pretty unique at the time. And so the point of the game is you kind of like try to build up speed underwater, and then you do some tricks, and hopefully don't get sloppy on your way back in, and you're trying to get the highest score you can in 1 minute. And I think the reason I like this game so much is one, because the dolphin art is amazing. Dolphin drawn by Shannon with some extra stuff from Vivian for the barrel roll. And also it's ridiculously fun to just play against yourself. I wasn't playing against myself. I was actually playing against Vivian.
That's right.
Because Vivian actually has the high score in this game. Does anyone remember what it is?
Somewhere in the 1300s?
13,000, I think.
Yeah, that makes sense. 13,000. When I learned out how 100 works, I try to use it all the time. I remember it took me a few years, so 13,000. Yeah.
I claim to have beaten this score once, but there is no proof to the claim, so Vivian rules supreme.
Yeah. Technicalities.
Yeah. And anyway, the way it works is you just, like I said, build up speed. There's a few ways to increase your speed. One, you just keep moving without hitting anything. As long as you're holding down a button, you're accelerating. And also, if you eat some fish, you'll get a little momentary speed boost. And you lose your speed when you go out of the water. So you want to build up like as much speed as you can by doing circles. And then you go up And these stars also, well, those ones were drawn by Daryl, I believe.
Joey.
I think so.
Oh, just Daryl. Sorry, Daryl.
I think it was Daryl.
Yeah, Joey made the bird. Joey made the bird.
The eyes Daryl uses.
Yeah, those will give you a permanent speed boost, so you'll accelerate faster. So getting stars is really good, and it's a way to make it so you can do more tricks, because the more air you get, the more tricks you can do. And then Joey drew the awesome bird, which you just saw, quarter of the screen. And Vivian did the fish, and I did the tile map.
I really like the space tiles.
Yeah, it was a good team effort, I think. And the game ended up being really fun. So yeah, Tony Albatross, check it out. Stream number 169. There was actually like 5 streams.
I think it was like you started out wanting to do an Echo the Dolphin game, and then you did the jump mechanic without like any kind of deceleration, and it was like, oh, this is actually really fun. Wouldn't it be funny if we like put space up there or something?
Yeah. It was originally a bug in the program where you could go way higher than we ever intended. But it ended up being so much fun that we made it into the core mechanic of the game. And I don't remember who came up with. I remember someone did Tony Hawk Pro Dolphin, and then I said Tony Albatross Pro Dolphin, and then that's where the name came from. And yeah, Tony Albatross is sick. He's a pro dolphin. It takes a while to go from being just a normal dolphin to be a pro dolphin. So, all right. Well, this is Tony Albatross Pro Dolphin. Check it out. Post your high scores, and I will crush them. Next, we have another game that we did on stream. This was one of our weirder ones, I would say. And that's saying a lot coming from us.
I feel like it's not weird. It's avant-garde.
Yeah. Plus, you learn a lot.
Yeah, you learn a lot, which is true. Which is Master of Simple Machines. And the way that this works is you play as the Master of Simple Machines, this guy with a rad t-shirt and a rad hat, and he's just looking at you all sideways. And as you're walking around, you get into random encounters. And these encounters are of an interesting nature. So for example, this one is a cliff. And now you have to decide which of these simple machines can I use to, beat this cliff. So I'm going to say, you know what, let's wheel and axle this cliff. And you can see I foolishly chose wheel and axle. Just says nope. You do lever. Yeah. Let's see what I do with the lever. By dropping a bowling ball on the other side, the Master of Machines takes flight and scales the cliff in a single bound. Wonderful. All right, let's see what else we can encounter. All right. A wild, broken windmill. What is the Master of Machines to do? Anyone?
Wait, I wanted the other choices.
Other?
Wedge.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah.
How about
Tough.
pull?
Or wheel and axle?
Yeah, the wedge wasn't trained for this. All right, let's do wheel and axle. Yeah, okay. It's kind of wheel and axle.
Are there
Oh, they
multiple
found other-
answers?
What? Yeah, there's
But,
multiple answers. Yeah, so I think if we do screw, it'll also work. Yeah.
Oh.
The screw slides gracefully into place. The windmill is whole once more.
Yeah, for the cliff I did inclined plane. And so when you chose lever, I was expecting it to be like, oh, you wisely chose lever, and then like you yeeted yourself off the cliff, and then it'd be like, choose again. But no, actually just multiple answers. So
Yeah. The reason I like this game so much is because I had so much fun writing all of the text. Because it's real dumb. Okay, so we got a big wave. I'm going to try using a pulley. And the other thing I liked is how at our throats we got talking about our favorite simple machines and which was the best one. By the way, inclined plane forever.
Lover.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh no, inclined plane, you failed me. Yep. All right, I think wedge for this one. No, wait. I chose inclined plane again.
This
we
time you failed it.
We should have made this text faster. Anyway, the reason that this game is kind of avant-garde is this is all it is. There's no other stuff to go and do. You just walk around and come, get into these encounters, and then, there's nothing else. Oh, this is a great one. A door with no handle. All right. Well, anyway, I think we've had enough master of simple machines. Who wants to take over? Daryl?
Sure. Let me share my screen. Oh, can you guys see? Hang on. I think I clicked the wrong button. Or buttons to click.
Oh, nice.
All right. How about now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So the first game I'm going to show is a game we made on stream. I don't even remember what stream. But the idea was to be something like Breakout-ish. Or like there's all these games where you shoot these little balls and they bounce into different obstacles that have these numbers on them, and then as the numbers tick down, you beat the level. And you have a limited number of like balls to use. So in this case, you're shooting these salvos of I don't know, I forget how many balls each. And each level you get more balls, and oh no, hang on, let me mute that. There's actually, oh man, I don't know where the mute button is. I think
We can't hear it.
Oh, you can't hear it, just me. Okay, then I'll suffer, and you guys will be fine. So I think this game's pretty simple, but I find it like really addicting. I ended up spending a lot of time on it after the stream, and I added a bunch more things you could do. So as you get to level, I think 10 and then 20, there's like special powers that you get, which I probably am not good enough anymore to get to. But yeah, I think the game has like a lot of skill. Like when you're really good, or like when you're practicing a while, I was able to consistently get to like level 20, and now just trying it willy-nilly, I'm not really getting anywhere. Yeah, and the art was drawn by everyone, so these are fruit and vegetables, and I don't remember who drew what.
I know I drew the T-shaped strawberry.
Nice.
Someone was like, "You can't make a T-shaped strawberry," and I just had to beat those odds.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, simple game. Highly recommend. I'm not good enough to show you the later content, but
yeah, I think the specific inspiration for this one was Hold Down.
Yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Which is a great game.
Is there still like the hack where if you make it horizontal, it'll go like forever and fast?
No, I fixed that. Now the maximum angle you can get is like this. It's still a pretty good technique a lot of the time, but it's not bulletproof. Like in that case. Carrots in the top part of the screen are one of the hardest parts of the game. Let's see how far this run goes, and then I'll switch to the other game. All right, we'll try the horizontal technique. Oh yeah, see that one? It just got a few turn-ups, or that one turn-up, and that's it. Oh, okay.
Also,
gonna make it.
The UI for this game looks incredible. Like the big round text, the numbers on the fruits and vegetables.
Yeah, I like the persistent HUD kind of thing, sort of like Tetris style games and things like that. Often have that, which is pretty fun. Ooh, that was a good one. Let's see. Round 4.
I like the text coming in. That feels so exciting.
Yeah, the big round text. I think this was I think I upgraded arcade text to be able to have outlines,
Nice.
so that I
Daryl.
could do that in this game. That was, yeah, a big part of that. It's very satisfying when you get some balls stuck way up there and they just bounce around for a long time.
The other thing that's really cool about this game is that I did not at all think that we were going to be able to do it in blocks. And yeah, we did it pretty easily too. It like was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be.
The base game, yeah, we did it in one stream, I think, actually. It wasn't even multi-stream. I spent some time afterwards adding like more features, but the basics weren't too bad. Turns out our physics system, was okay for this. Oh. Let's see. Let me see if I can get to around 10, just so you can see the power. Although we're probably running low on time. Actually, we don't have enough time. We have a lot of games to get to. We'll come back to this maybe. Okay, so the other fun game that I want to show you guys is a big favorite of the stream team and of everybody, yeah. And that is Stable Table. So I spent a lot of time off the stream trying to make furniture as just a hobby. And, when I saw this game, I realized, how simple making tables really is. So the idea of the game is you first cut the tabletop, and then you nail on 4 table legs, and then, that's a table. So, yeah, you can just kind of choose what your tabletop is, and then, place some nails with the hammer. And bam, got a table.
Wait, that couldn't be. What? That's a table?
That's a table. Look, it's got 4 legs and a top. I don't know what more you want, Let's see.
Real life?
Have I made a what?
A table in real life.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, so Daryl knows.
I used a much more complicated process. If I had done this, it would have saved me so much time. So, yeah, now I know about this.
You broke the game this time. That couldn't. That's a table.
That's a table, yeah. This one too. Everyone is capable of making tables. I think that's really what this game shows. It's there's no, oh, that one might not be a table. I think we finally hit something that the simulator is not accurate enough to represent. Anyway, so
actually.
this is a very delightful game. It's fun because the game it's a fun game, but there's really not much to do. You just do the same thing over and over. But I still think it's very charming.
Yeah, I don't
anyway.
share most of my games with my family, but I did actually show them this one, and sometimes they'll still like look at me and go, "That's a table," and like that's how I know this one's a hit.
Yeah. Yes, it's a very good game. All right. Who's up next? Shannon?
I actually gotta go. But,
Oh, Shannon has to go. Okay.
but I've enjoyed this very, very much.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming, Shannon.
So I'll just let someone else take control of the screen. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep trying to get to level 10. Ooh, so close.
All right, who wants to go next? I would like to request that I get to do Hamlet, but I'm not 100%.
I can go next.
I'd just like to point out, got to level 10, so I got a new power, which is I can trace things. So if you hit B, you can now trace a line where the ball is going to go. So it's very helpful for like, oh, I really want to get, this whole side a bunch of bounces. That's pretty good. And then you can shoot and use that.
That's
and then
amazing.
like, oh, look at that little gap. Maybe I can get through that gap. And you're like, and there, and there, and there. Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
So that
is awesome.
Yeah, it's super essential to get to the later levels. Oh wow, look at that one go. Yes, that was such a good one. All right, anyway, sorry.
Wait, what's the
Vivian.
next power up?
Oh, well, it's a secret. It's a level
Oh my
20. You got to
gosh,
get there.
okay. Man, after this, I'm going to try to fly some fruit. Okay, so for those of you who are like, Shannon had to leave. No, I miss Shannon so much. do not worry. The spirit of Shannon lives on this stream with gotcha jobs. This was a Shannon idea. Shannon, let me tell you some behind the scenes facts. Every time Shannon drives, she's like, I don't have any good ideas, except for one, and it's an amazing idea. And this was her idea, to make a gotcha style game where she didn't know what the gotchas were. But don't worry, we figured it out. And it is animals with jobs. So if you have this coin, you insert it into the coin slot, and then you push A, as the helpful text says. And then you have a ball spinning up, and you open it up, and it's your gotcha. What did we gotch? A puffer firefighter. Wow, and it's enclosed in the circle, so you know that it's the thing that you just got out of the machine. And
I did that one.
yeah, I can't remember any who came up with what. And I think the different animals have different rarities, but I can't remember which one's most rare. Next up, we have a traffic giraffe.
That one has to be yours, right?
Yeah, I think I did this one. I feel like I'm inclined to draw giraffes a lot. And then let's see what else we get.
It's a good inclination.
Male snail, also mine, I think. I like that there's hearts on the quarter.
The art in this game might be my favorite art, that we've had. They're so good.
It is excellent. I agree. I like the cover with animals with jobs. Amazing. I like that this looks like a machine. And just everything about this game just makes me happy. Let's see if we can get a rare one. I think there's a bug one that's rare. Litter bug, ladybug. Not great.
I forget, if you press menu, does it show you all of them? I can't remember for sure.
Right! And then if you press menu, you can see all the gotchas you've collected. And if you've gotten 2 of 1, don't worry. It's very realistic. It shows both of them. So,
yeah. Let's keep going. I want to see more.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll go with speed. Don't worry, there's no money that we have to earn.
Yeah, so there's different rarity for each of the gotchas. So you can see traffic giraffe and puffer firefighter are both pretty common. Same with litter bug, ladybug. I don't think we've got any of the really rare ones yet.
Oh, there's a penguin one that we should try. Okay. Man, my luck is just not good today.
Yeah, egret investigator. This is the other one I drew.
Wow.
Oh, that's so good.
Oh, I learned about egrets this weekend. Did you know egrets are also herons? And to identify them, they fly with their necks instretched. Corgi the door guy. Was this the first
guy? Isn't Corgi the door guy the rarest one?
Maybe.
I think so.
Okay, nice. So if you want to try this out yourself, this is stream number 111, and it's called Gotcha Jobs. Check it out.
Yeah. I wonder who drew this one. It's probably Shannon.
I think it was Daryl.
Secret artist. Don't want to expose their identity. They're very, private person. So, because otherwise people would be looking at their corgis all the time.
It's the Banksy of the advanced stream.
Yes. Next up. Okay. I don't know if this is actually a great game, but I love it. And it's Flower Fall. It's a game I made. And I don't remember what, but all you have to do is you push the A button and you have all these bumpers going left and right, and then you have flowers falling from the top. And what else do you have? You have containers at the bottom, which match the color of the flowers. So your goal is to get the flowers into the bins matching the colors, and you only get points if you get it right. So you can influence the direction it goes by moving it back and forth. And I feel like this game is very fun. I played this for hours. I sent it to my grandpa. Nobody else was like, this is very fun, but I think it's very
I think this game is great.
I
awesome.
agree.
Who picks up the flowers? I love the trellis, vines and flowers that you did for the background.
Yep. And okay, so the less number of bins at the bottom means it's more rare. So if you get a yellow flower, you gotta really try to drive that one home, because then that's like infinite points or something, basically. I've gotten over 100 points on this game when I was playing it for several hours. So it is stream 112. Flower Fall? I don't know, but try it out. I'm gonna keep on pushing this game until it gets the recognition it deserves. So Flower Fall. Oh, on the top left, using Joey's extension, I think it shows you how many flowers you have left, right? Was that your extension,
Oh,
Joey?
that is a block-in sprite utility. Yes.
Yeah.
It's also just a built-in thing we don't have a block for.
Oh, well, this is something that I learned about. It's like what you usually have for the hearts, but instead of showing hearts, it shows the flowers. So that's pretty cool. And we use 8x8 tile maps. So, flower fall. Not sure what number it is. Next up,
41.
my last.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
41's pretty good.
No. Over 100. If you want to be really competing in the big league. I'm just saying, Richard, you got to push yourself. It's called flower free fall, but it's not actually a free fall. It's more like a flower, very controlled fall.
No, I got it. I won't speak up again.
No. I'm sorry. Thank you, Richard. My score 41. I love it. I will treasure this score forever. Next up, we have stream number 128, Spinning Plates. One of my favorite games. I think I like any games that have to do with skill, plus gotcha jobs. And basically, we have all these amazing Is it cutlery?
It's like it's all sorts of stuff because a mug's not
Dishes.
a cutlery.
Oh,
Yeah.
dishes. Yeah. Dishes being anything that you have to wash. Dishes. And you can push the A button to rotate them, and they're like dreadfully falling down from the sky. There's no stopping it. And all you can do is try to pack in as many as you can. And it's very fun because you can try to, do something really close and tight and get more efficiency that way. But if you accidentally touch something, then it's stuck in a really stupid position. So,
I love the ladle because it's such a weird shape.
Yeah, I'm going to try to insert this
Yeah.
one in. Oh, no, that was a mistake. Oh, well. And then let me see if I can put it in. Let me just, fill it up all the way.
This was another one where I think we were really skeptical about it being able to be doable on one stream, and it worked.
Amazing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Daryl proved us wrong. This is Daryl always comes up with the big ideas, but he executes them.
Yeah. Daryl, always pushes the envelope.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of blocks.
Oh, I'm pretty sure there's a lot that I've gone way too many streams, but so it goes.
Yeah. So try out spinning plates. Well, what I would like to hear everybody's favorite piece of dish.
Well, I'm on
I like
record.
the number one.
Ladle.
The number one dad mug, I think, is very classic.
I like that there's two different kinds of fruit peelers.
Yeah, one has some stuff stuck in it. I don't know if that's gonna come out in the wash.
Oh, I think you got to have more faith in your dishwasher.
I think most dishwashers can handle more than you think, Daryl.
Oh, not our dishwasher.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not great.
Hassan, you got a favorite?
Yeah.
Like in general or in the game?
In the
In
game.
the game.
Okay. I don't know if I have a particularly favorite piece of cutlery. I like all of them because they serve a function, and I miss them when they're not present, and I need that function. But I don't know, probably the ladle because it's a funny shape. But
Look
I
how
also
well I
like
packed this one.
Yeah.
I
you
like
did
the
really
gigantic forks.
I was actually going to say ladle for the exact same reason that it's just a weird shape.
I mean, the forks are huge, so I like that as well. I'm just imagining if it was like to scale in real life, like a fork the size of a ladle, and just trying to use it for a meal.
Yeah, this
do
is
those-
a good one though. There is some RNG involved, but there's also a lot of skill. I think as Vivian is currently demonstrating.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good one.
Thank you. I think it's a new technique where it's like almost in place, and you got to use the momentum that you have with up and down to like place it where you can. No, I tried something else.
No,
I also
take
really
back-
like the pink gravy boat. I think is fun because it's like who has a pink gravy boat?
Yes, this was in my gravy boat phase where I just learned what gravy boats were, and I was determined to use it. And I
Yeah, there was
realized
a stretch where we had a lot of games with gravy boats in them.
do you guys know what the high score
Man,
is
you're-
for this?
Really stacking those ladles.
Yeah, what I want to know is who this person is and why they have so many ladles.
Maybe it's
but only 2 gravy boats. So like, what are they ladling?
maybe it's like a restaurant where they
peelers.
serve soup, and maybe some customers are okay with having ladles, but then some customers are like, I want to have my soup out of a gravy boat. And you gotta just go
Sorry,
with
so
the
they give you the soup and a ladle, and it's like ladle your own soup.
yeah. That's it's,
Or just
you know,
just the ladle with the soup in it already.
yeah. It's like a.
I mean, I've seen some interesting plates, so yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. There's not been much soup innovation until this restaurant.
But I do like to imagine the waiter holding up the ladle and is like, "Okay, you got it. Okay, you got it. You got it. All right, I'm gonna let go. You got it." And then
I also like that it's called spinning plates, but I don't think I've seen a single plate.
I could have sworn we did a plate, but you're right, there isn't one.
I think the plate is difficult to make look like anything other than a circle. Oh man. Let's see what we got.
This is pretty good.
I don't know.
I mean, you could have a plate on its side, sort of in a very thin oval.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Oh yeah, the
Forget
cleaning
to shatter
animation
all the
is good.
dishes as they
Yeah, the
clean.
cleaning animation's great.
39.
39. I think my high score is 36, so that's pretty good.
I'm screenshotting it. Okay. Good to know. And those are my 3 games. Who wants to go next?
Yes, I can.
Nice.
Let's see.
I took a screenshot.
Oh,
What?
is it working?
Did it work?
Is it
We
working?
can't see it yet.
I'm so upset that
Why?
when I'm hosting that I don't get to be big too. I only had the power you guys had.
Yeah. Well, you got to work your way up.
Crap.
But wait, you do have all the power because you're the person who runs the stream.
That's true. I guess it could just be a Vivian stream and you guys would never know.
Oh yeah, this is a.
There's
I'm
been
so
a couple
glad
times
someone
I've
makes
done
it.
it. Yeah. So you're a corgi, and you're eating food, and you get happy with some of them, and then some of them you get really upset about it, and so you throw them up because they're like lemons. They kind of taste meh. Forget. Do we like the bones? Yes, I mean that makes sense. And there's an end goal here, which I like quite a bit. What about the stone? Let's see what happens with the stone. Yeah, you're fine with the stone too. Wow, you just don't like lemons. You like eating stones.
What is the thing with the wings?
It's a can of something, right?
Oh, I thought it was a stone with wings, and I didn't question it too much.
Is it dog food with wings or like dog food can with wings?
I have no idea anymore. Okay, but then there's a final boss here, which is pretty good. Corgi.
It's Joe.
Yes, and I believe that it was modeled off of Joey's legs. And is that the hoodie you're currently wearing, Joey?
I think it's another hoodie.
Mhm.
Oh,
No, I
okay.
think it's
Yeah.
But
Up-
anyway, I think everyone should know
It was this
canonically that is Joey who is holding up the corgi.
Yeah.
In this game.
Upsettingly, Joey has gotten some updates to his wardrobe that makes him not backwards compatible with many of our games. But
I mean, I can.
Yeah,
1 second.
folks, we're as disappointed as you are.
Oh no. Okay. So next one. Now I'm same person. Okay. Next one. Fastest dog in the West. So this one's modeled off of Kirby game, and
Yeah, it was
stressful.
Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland, I believe, had a mini game where Kirby would like do a fast draw.
I think this one's never successfully been beaten, to my knowledge.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's ever beaten the last level. I mean, I think it's theoretically possible, but there's also the other kind of really important thing that happened in this one is it spawned one of the most enduring things on our forum, which is Daryl's profile pic.
Oh yeah, the Harry Potter, the pottery dog. I think
Yeah.
after that, for a number of streams, I made all of my characters, either the cat or the dog, the same sort of disappointed face.
Yeah, and so
That's
the
all.
library dog is impossible to defeat because Vivian was like, "Oh, it's a library dog. It needs to be really slow." And then I was like, "My mom's a librarian." And so she made it the impossible to defeat fastest dog.
Does your mom feel good about
I think
that?
it's like 100 milliseconds, and so that's like 2 frames that we get, 2.5 frames.
It's, like many important games, you got to have perfect frame clicking or something. So
I think you gotta get lucky. Like even on like a low latency TV with like super ultra gaming everything, it's really hard to get. Yeah.
I tried to time it
No,
out,
I know that like speedrunners all the time they do frame perfect stuff.
but usually they have it tell ahead of time. This one is
Right.
random amount
Yeah.
of time ahead, so you can't get yourself ahead of time off a music cue or something like that. So that makes it a little hard.
Joey, I think you
Tower of Ice Cream, or should I?
Oh, Hassan, do you have games to do?
Yeah, I have one game that wasn't shown. It's the Tower of Ice Cream.
Okay.
Well, control then.
Okay, wait. No, Joey, I think you need to try to beat the game one time. Just a very serious round.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be quiet. We'll be absolutely silent. Everybody.
Joey, that's the basic. Sorry.
There. That wasn't even my button.
I'm sorry.
Rude. I
What's
actually
going
didn't press
on?
the button.
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, let's do a refresh. I believe in you, Joey. How do you
It's a
feel?
ghost.
Peek
I'm
of
gonna
feel good?
lose.
You feel good? Do. Wah wah wah. Do. Wah wah wah.
What about do? But I don't want my music to, mess
Nowhere
up
near
Joey's
fast
song.
enough. Yep.
These dogs are just to test Joey's endurance. Oh
Press the
man.
button.
Vivian.
Defeated by the Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. One more try, Joey. One more try.
But I can see how proud Daryl is of Harry Potter. Good.
Rightfully so.
Mm-hmm.
This is just fish dog. Ugh. Can't be scared of fish dog.
Yeah, I drew
Joey.
fish dog.
Feeling good.
Some of them take it just so long.
Sorry. Joey, your talking is making me nervous.
Talk. No.
No!
Oh.
It was a good effort.
Yeah.
I'm not the fastest dog in the West.
No one's faster than Library Dog.
How do you think all those books get reshelved? If not by Library Dog.
Hassan, you ready?
Yeah, you're up, Hassan.
Let me share my screen. Yeah, this should be it. Cool. Yeah, so this was stream 148. It is the Tower of Ice Cream fellow game. I don't have like the necessary context for how the game was built, but I can just give my perspective as someone who often plays the games after the stream is finished. And so in this one, you're basically just, you have this launching apparatus, and you're trying to make, the tallest ice cream cone tower that you can. And so, you see you have a chance to choose how much power you do, and if you do too little, if you do too much, it will just fly right over. And what's really cool is that as you get more, it'll start the tower will start panning up as well. I don't know what the high score is, but it can go up real high. So I love the character with I think that's a shawl. I'm not sure what the correct name for the article of clothing they're wearing is.
I think it's a poncho.
Oh, it's like
photo was drawn by Shannon, I believe.
nice. Yeah, I mean, overall, it's a simple game, but there's something very fun about just trying to see how tall you can stack up ice cream. And when I was 16, I worked at an amusement park, and one of the first things I did was scoop ice cream. Of course, we would never allow the ice cream to get this tall because it would just immediately fall over. And the kid
You did use a catapult, though, right?
Very sad. No, unfortunately, we had to use our hands. Is very sad. The one thing about scooping ice cream, though, is that like we didn't have hot water running. We just had cold water. So the ice cream, especially chocolate, would be incredibly difficult to scoop. To the point where, like, there was one time someone took pity on me and like offered to get something else that wasn't chocolate, but I took it as a challenge and ended up being able to scoop it. But my arms were quite tired after that.
Nice. This stream is also notable as being the stream that almost tore us apart as a group. This could have been the last stream, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there's that
Was
gross
this due,
in black thing in the top left corner that's just horrifying.
Luckily, I think we're all on the same page now that mint chocolate chip ice cream is the best kind of ice cream. I've heard Joey and Vivian both say that.
Richard, I think you haven't heard the news that mint chocolate chip ice cream sucks.
Oh.
Fresh off the presses today, so I understand.
That because you said that, it's the best now. Okay?
It's the worst.
Yeah, here, see, I got a nice tower of 20. That was actually further than I thought I was going to get on my first go. Yeah.
What I like about this game is that there's many different strategies. So I feel like Hassan has a very good strategy of like doing an arc. But I've never managed to get a tower like this. Mine, I always use the speed, so you can like change the direction of it, and at the top you have the bar to like can change the power of it. And I always go directly towards the top with maximum power, so my stack always leans right.
That's what I do usually when there's, the mint chocolate chip one. I throw it as hard as I can, as far away as possible.
Good strategy. Wait, but you can't tell which. Yeah, good strategy.
I have to use like psychokinetic powers to get that, but it's worth it.
All right.
All right.
All right, should we go to the last game? And I think this game is special to all of us.
I'm ready.
All right, I'm gonna share Hassan.
Sounds good.
So this game starts with a little story you might have heard called Hamlet. Hamlet is the story of something. I mean, I don't think any of us are really sure because we read Hamlet in high school and have completely forgotten it. But that didn't stop us from staging our own production of Hamlet, with just entirely done with mice. And so you play as a spotlight operator, and you are trying to move the spotlight on and get them to go on these the actors so they can say their lines. You can see that Hamlet down here is waiting for me to go ahead and give him the spotlight. And then they start saying their lines, and these lines are very accurate. Yep, 100%. That's not true at all. They're terrible. It's because I think we had Joey reading them off of a document and kind of just like summarizing them, and then Vivian doing no checking, just listening to what Joey said and phonetically trying to type it.
It was a quick game of telephone, but it was a pretty good one.
Yeah. So I'm actually going to propose that we do what we did last time with the stream, which is we're going to take these voice lines and go through them, and that's how we're gonna close this out. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. So I'm going to every time a new character comes up, I'm just going to say one of your names, and I want you to take it, and then I'll start off with Hamlet. Okay. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Sure.
By the way, we did every single character in the play is basically in this scene. We didn't skimp it all. All right, so let's start out. Horatio, thou art erring just a man as thou coped a conversation doused it all. Joey.
How fair is our cousin, Hamlet?
Excellent I fare upon the chameleon's dish. How fare upon so?
I have nothing to say with her, Hamlet. These words are not mine.
No, nor mine now. All right, Vivian. Well,
my lord.
That's still me. You played once in the university.
That I did, my lord, and was accounted a good actor.
What did you enact?
I did enact Julius Caesar, and I did a good one. Someone killed me.
It was Brute, heart of him to catch so capital a cat. Are the players ready? All right, Hassan.
Aye, my lord, they stay upon your patience.
Okay, Daryl.
Come hither, my dear Hamlet. Sit by me.
No, my good mother. Here is Mether more attractive. All right, Joey.
Polonius's cart sure doth runneth quickly. It has been 30 laps since I've entered this world. Would you be married again if I should fall off the cart?
Vivian.
Nay, for I will be accused of your fall. I shall never remarry, nor will I look again.
Oh, I do wish that one could spectate the stage of life after death, for I would like to see your scene.
Bah!
Well, it is time for a nightcap. I'm glad if I fall asleep quickly.
Daryl.
I stab thy. I have... Oh.
Been stabbed.
Wormwood. Hassan.
Oh, that now hot be up. No, too late. What stunning unrealisticisms. I will not sit for this.
Yeseth, for I have prevailed. These players, they thought that just because they were on the stage, that they were players. But none play as well as I, Hamlet. I do regret making a verbal agreement to that ghost. For if that ghost had seen my mother's reaction, then it would want to kill her too. Nero! The end? So that was our production of Hamlet. Don't bother reading the play because we just gave it to you. And we're gonna be actually coming to the stage in a few weeks now. That's not true. You know, we're still quarantining, but maybe eventually, if I have my way.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to everyone just give a brief round of applause to everyone because I think you did a good reading. All right, well, that does it for us. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. It's been a great 200 streams, and you know, can't wait to do 300 more by the end of the year. That's not actually gonna happen. I'm Richard, at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Daryl, at Darzu on the MakeCode forum.
I'm Hassan, at Hassan on the MakeCode forums.
I'm Joey, at JWandrill on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Vivian, at Live Cheerful on the MakeCode forums.
Yep, and I'm going to be doing a post later today on the forum that's going to have all of these games along with our comments about what we liked so much about them. And yeah, check it out. Play some of them. Let us know. Get high scores. You know, stage your own thing of Hamlet. And we'll see you tomorrow where we're going to be back.